What's up, YouTubers? Anyway, we're gonna tell freaking funny stories that will make you freaking pee on yourself. And there's my toilet, so if I just get up and run, you know what it's for. But if I fall on the ground, I'll be pretty much laughing my head off. You can hear me in the background.
And then I'll take your head up so you can see it. You said you'd be laughing your head off.
Oh! Okay. Anyway. Okay. We gotta think of a story. Oh, this is like a scary one, but it's kind of funny. Because we got really scared over some things. Okay. Me and my best friend Melissa, we were having a sleepover. And we were going back in my woods, and we have a lot of woods, and they're pretty much really, really deep. Right?
Yep.
And they're freaking scary, because people live back there, and we found a dog skull back there one time. So, we were walking back there. And we get in the first part of the woods, and there's crap that you have to go over. So we go over it, and we're getting off the hill to get in the woods, or whatever. And we see a dog skull. We're just like, well, it's not that scary. So I pick it up, and I go, ha ha ha. Yeah, well, that's just me. It's my nature. Anyway, so we go back in the woods, and she's like, we're just all walking. We start getting really deep in the woods. And we're staying out there for like 10 minutes. And it's about 7:30 night. Yeah. So we're walking out there at 7:30 and it's freaking dark. And we see headlights. We start going, okay, this is getting kind of creepy. We hear a gunshot. By that time we were panicking. We ran straight to the house, locked the freaking door, and we were sitting there laughing our heads off for no freaking reason. And then we heard a knock on the door. We're just like, lock the door, run. And we're still laughing our heads off. It was freaking weird.
Okay, I got my story now.
It's 2 minutes.
It's kind of it's funny and it's also weird.
So not the one we said last.
Wait, I know. Well, she had this pointy thing, like the Grim Reaper has, and it had blood inside of it. And so she threw it, and the stuff inside of it bursted out, and we ran and looked at it, and then we like heard something in the woods, and we shot towards her house, and so we were on the inside, and then we are literally laying on the ground laughing our heads off. It's hilarious.
Yeah, and we go over there to the window and start looking out, and we're like, is that where it is? And like a week later, it was like freezing cold, and we look out, and it's like, is the blood frozen or what? So we walk out there and start poking it with a stick, and we're like, we're just laughing our heads off. It was funny. Okay, so my story. Not sure. Trying to think of a story. Crap. There's the toilet!
Yeah, that's getting old to me.
Oh, I got one. In one of our YouTube videos, me and Katie, she had Sprite. It's like a little bottle of Sprite about, wait, one sec. It's
Her other friend, not me.
It's this big, okay? One sec. Sorry, I gotta keep it cold. It's that big and it's a Sprite bottle, okay? So, she has it, and I'm in the middle of telling something and saying something, and she goes, Sprite. I go, no, get it down. And it just falls on the ground, and and the bottle goes pop. It was so funny. We just fell on the ground laughing. We literally fell out of our chairs. We go, I can't fake laugh, sorry. Okay, this one's funny, okay? This is about Kyle and two guys. We were sitting in church, not really church, Wednesday night service, And Kyle is talking about God something. Yeah, and he starts. Sorry, I'm trying to part my hair here. Okay, and Jake he's like 15. He has a bottle about that big. Starts twisting it, just twisting the bottle with the cap on. And this guy in front of him, whose name is Caleb, he's so freaking funny. But anyway, he's sitting there, and Kyle's really deep in the lesson, like preaching. And he doesn't do that a lot. But anyway, yeah, he does. He's like preaching really hard. And then he gets quiet for like 2 seconds. The bottle cap blows off, and it makes a huge pop sound. And it hits Caleb's leg in front of him, and he goes, "Oh!" That one was funny.
Oh, that seems funny.
I have another one too. Cam, he's like this Mexicanish kind of guy. We're in church, and he's sitting. Hold on. He's sitting like this in his chair with his feet out and his feet out like that. Okay. So Kyle's teaching the lesson again, and for a split second, Kyle was loud. So for a split second, Cam farts. Because he was quiet for one split second, okay? And he just farts. And everyone just busts out laughing. Kyle's still preaching. And he goes, Kyle just fell on the floor, literally started cracking up. And apparently Cam thought, because Kyle was so loud, he thought he could let one loose and no one would know it. But Kyle gets quiet for one split second and Cam goes, that was funny. Well, that one's funny. Gotta be at my church when he preaches. He is ADHD and it is so freaking funny.
I don't even know what that means.
Attention deficit hyperactive disorder. I have it too.
Oh.
And ADD. Attention deficit disorder.
Oh, okay. I got a weird story. Okay. Well, I went to my cousin's house Saturday, and his friends there, and so we kind of cleaned his house, and then we went to Starbucks, and then he got my cousin Brad and his friend Matt. Well, they got coffee, and I got hot chocolate, and so we sit down, and then Matt just starts going on about how much he loves food. And then, all of a sudden, he just kind of...
Is he fat?
No! I don't even know where he puts it. He's, like, skinny. Really, really,
like
really
you?
Skinny. Yes, okay. And then, he just randomly says something about dinner, and then he goes, we could go to Olive Garden. And then, his face literally brightens. It's like it goes from white to, like, a whole
Look at me.
Would you stop? And it was hilarious. And then when we got back, he was still talking about how much he loves food. It was hilarious. What are you doing?
I'm taking a picture of myself. Anyways, okay. My story is... Sorry. I call Caitlin, okay? And she's a brother of her nannies. And, they're downstairs. Everyone's downstairs. And it's like all of her cousins, including Brad.
Shoot.
And
Shut up.
I call her, and Brad starts singing.
No.
Shut up. That's my story. I didn't.
I know. Something like that.
Okay, my phone setting goes like this. It goes, except this is hers. We have the same ringtone at that time. It goes, and then she answers it, and then Brad starts going, "You be my only, no need to worry, even if the sky is falling down." So she goes, going upstairs.
It goes, well, after I say, whatever, just do whatever.
I didn't told it.
Yeah, I know.
It's your turn.
I don't have anything. You stole my story.
Nuh-uh, I thought of that first. Shush.
Oh, I got one. Okay, well, she calls me just about every day. And so